Hey there, Taurus, and welcome to your week of August 23rd, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're just going to charge into this and see what we got for you here, Taurus. So thank you for being here, and let's see what your general vibe card is. Oh, we've got the Nightingale Spirit for you. Love is all around. So that's a fantastic way to start things off, Taurus. Love is all around you, and you know when you have love around you like that, you can do the impossible. You can do all sorts of things. You can draw on a ton of strength when you know that there is love all around you, and there is love all around you. And you might not feel that way. We got some pop-outs for you, but you might not feel that way, but love is all around you, Taurus. So that's awesome. So we're going to get you the rest of your reading. Thank you for being here, Taurus. If you're new here, we do a spread of past, present, future, and an outcome. So we'll get to your reading here. We got some pop-outs for you. That's nice. You're going to want to stick around, though. We do clarifiers for all those cards as well. So I'm digging that. So we're starting things off with the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. So the Hermit is Virgo's card. If you're new to tarot, every one of the zodiac signs has a major arcana card in the deck. The Hermit is Virgo's. So you may be dealing with a Virgo here. Maybe that's who's showing you some love. Or you may have Virgo in your chart. If so, let me know down below. I'd always love to hear that kind of stuff. We've got the Four of Pentacles as well. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of, safety. Doing things the safe way. Doing things, thinking inside the box. We don't do any crazy ideas here with the Four of Pentacles. So it seems like in the past you've been very safe, especially when it comes to your financial well-being, your physical well-being, and things like that. It's just playing it safe, right? And, better safe than sorry, as they say. So I'm liking that. It also is saying, try to be not too obsessive. Like, this guy's really holding on tight to that pentacle there. And it's like, try not to be too obsessive over money, but still just play things the safe way and things will work out. And it's also saying to do things safely when it comes to, people around you, right? Like, if you have friends or loved ones, making sure you tell them, hey, give me a call give me a call when you get home. Make sure you make it home safe. Things like that. Making sure all your doors are locked and all your windows are shut tight. Things like that, right? Just being very careful in that way. We've also got the Hermit, of course, as we've mentioned. The Hermit is very much about climbing to the mountaintop. A figurative one, of course, with the Hermit, but it's gaining sort of introspection and self-reflection here with the Hermit. You get to the top of the mountain and you see here the Hermit has the star in his lantern. And that's sort of, the star is you wish upon a star, very much what the star card talks about. But he has it in his lantern, and he uses that to guide him forward to where he really wants to be in his life, right? He's gained enlightenment getting to the top of the mountain and capturing the star, and now he's kind of trying to follow through and see to where he wants to go. And he really does know where he wants to be in life, the Hermit does. So that's awesome. I'm loving that. That's really good. We've got the Eight of Swords in next, and the Eight of Swords is a card of sort of self-imposed restrictions. Very much kind of, the person who tied up this person here in the Eight of Swords was themselves. They've kind of put themselves in a position where they're like, no, I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I can't do this other thing because of X, Y, and Z, right? And it's really, it's kind of those lame duck excuses, right? Where your friends are like, why can't you do this? Why can't you take a chance? It's like, oh, well, my feet hurt, my back's sore, and I better not. I got a big thing tomorrow, or what I mean? Things like that. Or, I was just watching How I Met Your Mother, and one of the characters made up all these lame excuses as to why they couldn't move to Italy. And it's like, oh, well, they just opened a new store down the street and there's never a lineup, right? That's why I'm not moving to Italy. What? But there's bigger problems. And that's kind of why you're putting the restrictions on yourself, because you're really sort of scared of taking that chance. You're scared of making that leap of faith. You're scared of, trying to go out and, do things and do something new, right? You put those restrictions on yourself because, oh, well, this, that, and the other, right? But I feel like you know what you really want. You need to take those restrictions off. Next up is the Queen of Pentacles. And like I was saying, you take those restrictions off, you're going to have a ton of abundance. The Queen of Pentacles is all about that. She's all about abundance. We're talking about, sort of how Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, is about your physical, financial, material world being in a very good place because you're playing it safe. And the Queen of Pentacles wants that to happen as well. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a very motherly, very nurturing queen, as all the queens are, but she very much wants your physical world, your material world to be all in a good place. You know, she doesn't want you, you know, hard up for money. She doesn't want you sick. You know, she doesn't want those kind of things to happen to you. She wants that all to be great, of course. So I feel like either this is a person coming in for you, maybe a Virgo, or this could be, you know, just you. You're kind of moving into that energy of having abundance and really trying to be motherly with those around you when it comes to those things. Like, you know, making sure your friends and family are in good health and all that good stuff, right? I just feel like if you take those restrictions off, though, you will have abundance, though. I feel like you know what you want, and it's like you're just kind of restricting yourself because you're afraid of pursuing that potentially, because, you know, you're afraid people kind of give you sideways looks or people start poking holes and maybe not give you the support that you're looking for. But love is all around you, so I'm liking that. And wow, that's awesome. We got the Empress coming up behind the Queen of Pentacles. That's fantastic. The Empress is, I've talked about the Magician before. Well, the Magician is the Master Manifester. I was actually just talking to Capricorn, and their video, they had the Magician come up. And the Magician is the Master Manifester, but the Empress is the one that actually births these things into reality, right? Whereas the Magician is sort of like, I'm trying to create these new opportunities for myself. I'm trying to put myself in the right place at the right time. The Empress is the one that actually kind of births that into the world so that we can have it. And she is all of the queens put together. So that's basically the Queen of Pentacles coming up twice, right? So that's even more abundance. And that's for your outcome position too. So just a ton of abundance and good things and the things you want being created into this world. So like I'm just seeing like this is the only thing stopping you. And the only thing stopping you is you, right? So just you got to get rid of those doubts and fears in your mind, because that's the only thing preventing you from having a ton of abundance here. So that's awesome, Taurus. That is really awesome. So we're going to get into your clarifiers here just a moment. Thank you for being here, though, Taurus. I appreciate it so much. But you're going to want to stick around. We got a pop out for you here. We get all sorts of pop outs for you today, Taurus. But thank you for being here again. You're going to want to stick around, though, till the end of the video, because we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So you'll want to stick around for that. And thank you again for being here, Taurus. And let us see what we got for you here for your clarifiers. All right. So clarifying the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is a card of, you know, sort of an end, and a kind of a brutal ending as well, right? The Ten of Swords can very much be a card of, you know, just a crushing defeat. Something's gone wrong. You feel like you're at rock bottom. You feel like you're in the worst position ever. Like this guy is stuck on the screen door, and it's like, this is not going to go good, right? There's no situation where this is going to be very good for him, because he's trapped in this, and either the screen's going to get bad and he's going to fall and he's going to hurt himself, or he's going to pull himself free and maybe rip some claws out. And it's going to be really unfortunate, right? There's just no good way here. It's like, I'm in a bad position. But the Ten of Swords is like the song Today by the Smashing Pumpkins. In the song, the character says, like, today is the greatest day I've ever known because it's the worst day I've ever known. Because if today's the worst day I've ever known, then that means I can only have better days from here, right? Everything else is going to be better. I'm in an upward trajectory here. That's part of my stumbling there, but it's just saying, like, you're in an upward position. Something has ended here recently in your past, something that's kind of brought you low, but this has also gained you reflection and self-introspection and kind of getting you what you really want in your life here. And as long as you play it safe, we're going to be going in an upward direction. So I'm liking that. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Swords, holy jeez. We got Zowoldo, the world. The world is all about an end of a cycle. So I feel like this is you taking those restrictions off. This is you breaking free and heading towards abundance, right? The world is the last card in the major arcana, right? It's like the end of a big cycle. So good things coming in here. It's just like the end of you know, the end of the hurt here, because the 10 is also an end. It's the end of you putting on these restrictions, and it's you heading towards abundance. Oh, excuse me, heading towards abundance. So I'm loving that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. Oh, that's lovely too. The Queen of Wands is very much the queen that wants you to pursue your passions and pursue your desires, right? Much like the Queen of Pentacles, who is very nurturing and very much wants you to be good in your material world and your physical world as well. The Queen of Wands wants you to be very much passionate and bold, and wants you to go after those things that make you feel that way and make you feel happy, right? So it's just saying, you take those restrictions off, you're going to be not only doing well physically, materially, you're going to be doing well mentally as well, and very satisfied with yourself. And like I say, the Empress is all the queens wrapped together. So we've got half the Empress here. So like, that's basically them repeating again. So I feel like you're going to be in such a good place here if you just take these restrictions off. This is beautiful. And lastly, clarifying the Empress is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition. With the High Priestess, she's very much about going after your intuition, whatever your intuition is telling you to pursue, right? And very much sort of saying, like, you know what you want, right? Or you get that feeling in your stomach where it's like, this person gives me butterflies. It makes me want to talk to them, want to spend time with them, right? The High Priestess is trying to tell you, yeah, go spend time with them. This person is someone you really do want to go and be around, right? They're going to, be a great life experience for you, or a great friend, or something like that, right? Or it's telling you, if you have like a bad feeling in your stomach, it's like, kind of maybe try to avoid that. That's probably something you don't want to get involved in. So that's really awesome. I just feel like with the High Priestess coming up, clarifying the Empress, it's just sort of to say, like, you're going to have a ton of abundance and you know it, right? But it's just back here. Everything else here is very good. It's very good energy. The Ten of Swords, a lot of people say it's one of the worst cards on the deck, and it certainly doesn't mean very good things initially, but it means that you're heading towards a good place, right? It means, especially where it's in your past position here, the Ten of Swords, it's in the past. Like, this has already happened. You've already gone through the worst. You're just heading towards good. It's just, you need to kind of get out of your own head and out of your own way so you can have abundance, so you can have the things in your life that you're very happy with, right? And maybe you're scared to go after those things because you feel like, people don't want that for you, or you feel like, you can't trust people, or people make fun of you because you're going after whatever this is. Maybe, you're starting on, this is going to be really weird for you, but I've seen these videos on YouTube, but maybe you're going to start a YouTube channel where you're doing like underwater basket weaving, and it's a real thing. Search it up after this. But maybe that's what you're going to do, and you're afraid nobody's going to support you. But guess what? Love is all around you. As the Nightingale spirit says, don't worry about it. So I'm loving that. So that's awesome. So we're going to tie everything off here with a Moonology card. So thank you so much for being here, Taurus. This is beautiful. I love this. This is an awesome reading. You just need to get out of your own way, Taurus. That's really the big thing here. And you're going to head towards a beautiful, beautiful amount of abundance and happiness. So I'm loving that. So we're tying everything off here. Oh, these cards love to stick together. They're so smooth. So tying everything off, we got New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. Confidence is your key to success. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. If you do, that's awesome. That's always nice to see. But with this here, with the Eight of Swords, it's just saying you need to get out of your own way and be confident, right? There is love all around you. There is the people who want to see you succeed. There's people who want this kind of energy in your life. They want these queens and the Empress there for you. They want to see you succeed. You know what you want. You're going after it. You just need to get out of your own way and be confident, right? Just, if you've got these people supporting you, you've got this love in your life, then that's all you need. That's the foundation you need, because those people are going to support you through thick and thin, right? They're going to put you there and get you out of the restrictions and get you into the abundance. So that's awesome, Taurus. That's all I got for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help out the channel, there's all sorts of fun stuff you can do, like hitting the like button down below, subscribing, sharing the video, and of course, checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Again, thank you so much for being here, Taurus, and I hope to see you in the next video.